Hey folks, it's Rising Nomad Eric here, and I'm going to talk about rainy season, Koh Phangan, Thailand, in this video. So it's November 2022 right now, and I've been here since the start of October, and this is the season called rainy season. As you can see, it's a suitably gloomy day. There's a light sprinkle right now. But in this video, I'm going to talk about what it's been like to be here during this time, and should you come and check it out during the rainy season. So rainy season is, I guess, around October till the start of December, and lots of people don't want to be here during this time, especially since Chiang Mai, for example, is so perfect during this time before their smoky season. So lots of people who are digital nomads in Thailand like to live in Chiang Mai for like October until January, and then escape to the islands like Koh Phangan down here for January to April. And pretty much like my lifestyle basically means I want to escape Europe for the winter. And by winter I mean loosely autumn, fall, until like October until April basically, because that's when it becomes mostly too cold to enjoy your life outside. But Europe, especially, central down into southern Europe, like, Serbia, where I lived previously, still have a place there. It basically, like, it's really nice from, like, May until the end of September. Sometimes a little longer, sometimes the weather holds for October. And you can sit outside on patios, enjoy your life, ride a bicycle around the town, which is something that you typically do not want to do from, well, let's say sometime in October until sometime in April. And so I came here on October the 5th. I flew to Thailand, and I was here since October 8th. And I was wondering what to expect from rainy season here, what it was going to be like to sort of be here during this period. Was it going to be depressing or whatever? And I would say largely no, it's not depressing. It's not depressing when I consider when I look at the weather report for Belgrade, the city in Europe where I was living now, where it's about 10 degrees going into the end of November, and there's no hope that you'll have a nice day where you're going to sit on a patio, or very little hope. Sometimes in like January, February, there is a crack of 18 degrees, a day where the middle of the day is 18 and you can go out and sit on the patio and enjoy your life outside, ride a bicycle or whatever. But mostly it's under 15 degrees, which is kind of what I don't like. Let me say that under 15 degrees, I don't like being in. Like, I love anything between 15 up to like 30 degrees, I think is like perfect weather, because being outside, with a few, like, whether you wear, if it's like 15 to 20 degrees, you might want to wear an extra layer. If it's over 20 degrees, you don't have to wear shoes. You can wear flip-flops or sandals or something like that. And that's where me as a human being, I feel most comfortable in terms of the weather. So what's it been like here for this time? Well, it hasn't been cold at all. I think the coldest has been 24 degrees, which means that it's always okay to be outside without shoes, in a t-shirt, etc. Does it rain every day? No, it doesn't rain every day. There's actually been stretches of up to 4 days where it's been sunny and beautiful, just like the normal dry season in January to April. And it can rain during that season too. But yes, there does tend to be a lot of rain. And on some days it rains just a bit. On some days it rains a lot. On some days it rains like it pours down heavily and then becomes clear. It's kind of variable. And what does life look like when it's raining? Well, you can stay inside. You can still go out and do stuff. Most of the places that you would go to eat or whatever that are outside in general, they have shelter from the rain, where you can sit under shelter and not get hit by the rain. And often when it's raining, when you go out and it starts raining, it's only a question of waiting, I don't know, maybe half an hour, and then it will stop raining and you go about your day. So you need to be adaptable to the rhythm of the rain and what that all sort of looks like based on, like flexible with your plans, flexible with your day, or willing to just put on a raincoat and get on your motorbike or bicycle and get a little wet. So yeah, you can get good raincoats here, that cover your whole body, and pretty much not get that wet. As for life on the island, I would say it's really cool to be here during this time because you get a lot more of a feeling of normal life, the people who live here full time and the people who are committed to this place year round, which is not me, but I'm trying this rainy season thing, and will I do it again next year? We'll see. But in general, like, life does not stop. People are here, and you tend to get less of these sort of tourist people coming through during this time, which, depending on how you look at it, could actually be a positive benefit. The island is less full. There's more space. Yeah. But if you're only going to come for 2 weeks of a year, should you come in November? Probably not. Because your perfect holiday might be perfect in January, February, that time. But during this time, it could be like 50-50 sort of cloudy days like this. And then, you might get a couple wow days in November that are just like beautiful and stuff like that. But as an expat, I'd much rather, long story short, I'd much rather be here in this rainy season than in Europe right now. Because there's always a feeling of hope. There's always a feeling of it could be a beautiful day tomorrow. Whereas in Europe right now, end of November, it's probably going to be 10 degrees for a long time. It's probably going to get colder to -5, who knows, for a long time until like April, and then it'll get nice again. But being here, the nice weather could happen at any time. So there's a feeling of hope. I've enjoyed my time here. I love being able to sit outside, exercise outside. Even when it's raining, if you're in a place that's covered, an establishment that sort of caters to people wanting to escape the rain, it's very good. And in terms of like keeping dry inside, yeah, you can turn your air conditioners on to like the dry mode, which actually has the raindrops on the symbol. And yeah, it cools your place a bit, but it mostly just dehydrates your environment so you can stay dry inside. And yeah, so I'm happy I came. And I hope this video was useful for you guys to decide whether you want to come to places like Koh Phangan, Koh Samui, and other such places in Thailand during rainy season. So, Rising Nomad, that's the channel. If you like this type of content and all of the other stuff we go into about deep expat and digital nomad experience content, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you later. Bye now.